Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play You Don't Know Jack. My name is WW but you already know that. Uh, as you see, the green screen is still being green behind me because I can't key it out properly because light conditions. You're gonna have to excuse that. We're just gonna jump right in.
There'll be how many players?
Just me.
Tell me now, what do all your imaginary friends call ye?
I don't have imaginary friends, so they don't call me anything. So I'll have to keep this...
Remember way back when I asked ye for your name?
Mm.
Well,
You didn't ask me for my name. You asked me what my imaginary friends call me. I don't have any imaginary
here's an
friends, so
oldie
they
but
don't
a
call me
goodie.
anything.
type in your name!
Not if you're shouting at me. Fuck you.
You seem to be having a hard time. Let me help you out. Lover of land. Your buzzer is the letter B, as in biznitch.
Yep.
Aye, now here's how things there are going to work. Aye, so to answer the question, buzz in and then pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 if it's a multiple choice, or
Sure.
ye start typing in if it's a fill in the blank. Me work here is done, so time to heave anchor. Happy sailing. Bye-bye now.
I never even saw that game exist. Jack Germany Logan Forward.
It's time for the game where the high culture and pop culture collide.
Just you? This is all you're it? Well, guess I have the time. Okay, boot camp's over. Time for battle. Time to select a category. We call this one Psychiatry 101. Patty cake, patty cake. This one's worth 4,000 bucks. Think fast, here it comes. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're sad and you know it, what should you do? Get some sunlight, go to sleep, eat some cheese, or have an operation.
SAD.
Time's up. Here's a good answer. SAD is seasonal affective disorder, and you know it. So if you want to cheer yourself up, go sunbathing. If you want to depress the neighbors, go nude sunbathing. How about picking a category? Allow me to introduce Unexcused Absinthe. This one can net you $4,000. Let's go. We all know that absinthe makes the heart grow fonder, but what does absinthe supposedly do? Makes the paranoia grow worse, makes the brain grow crazier, makes the skin grow spottier, or makes the eyes grow wilder. That would assume the person drinking absinthe is already paranoid. Are you paranoid? Everyone's been saying you are. Okay, now here's a good answer. Traditional absinthe has this stuff in it called thajone, which they say can cause a whole mess of problems, including psychosis. That's the stuff that supposedly made Van Gogh nuts. I think that's when he painted those dogs playing poker.
By the way, a colleague of mine at engineering school extracted that stuff out of absinthe as a class project back in school, and his teacher was kind of an ass, and kind of didn't listen right when he was presenting what he was going to do, so he had no idea what he was doing up until the point where he presented what he had done to class, and then he took out a vial of the stuff, a freaking test tube full of the stuff in pure form. Apparently it was quite the sight to look at the teacher's face at that moment. Anyway.
Pick a category. Uh-oh, fresh slut tits eyesore.
I hate you.
It's time for a liver-based test quiz.
Grab hold of this category. Let's give a shout out to Colonel Sanders. We're going to start this question out at $10,000. Okay, I'll be giving you a gibberish phrase. Simply buzz in when you know what it rhymes with. And by the way, I'll be taking away some cash every couple of seconds, so make it quick. All right, take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what it rhymes with. Drumsticks fill. One holler, Stan. Oh, and like most other things in this game, just ignore the punctuation.
Drumsticks fill one hollow stand.
For your first clue, it's a TV character. AKA Pablo? It's a TV character made of bionic parts. Oh, the Bionic Pablo. I'll tell you what, he looks like more than $1 million.
No idea.
So sorry, no time left. Boy, you had the technology. You think you would have been able to answer the question. Steve Austin is also known as Drumsticks Fill One Holler Stan.
The
Boy,
$6 million
$6 sure doesn't go as far as it used to, huh? I mean, for that kind of money
does not
today,
rhyme.
you might be able to get a bionic kidney. Used. Time to select a category. Well, if it isn't my old friend, one small, slow step for stoners. Let's go $2,000 for this one. Hey, you know how Woodstock occurred just a few weeks after the moon landing back in '69? Well, there's some hippie who claims to have seen an actual moon rock at Woodstock. What's he talking about? The bass player for Jimi Hendrix, the lead singer for Jefferson Airplane, the guitarist for the Grateful Dead, or the drummer for The Who?
No idea.
Sorry, clock ran out. Well, let's see. Either you're way too young or way too dorky. Rocker Keith Moon was the drummer for The Who. Oh, but those weren't moon rocks. No, that was just the rubble that used to be a hotel room. Time to choose a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for the G stands for grabber. Get it right, I'm handing over $4,000. And now a public service question from the American Heart Association and the Earthquake Survival Society. If you were having the big one during the big one, what would be the best course of action to avoid going to the big junkyard in the sky? Drink some Ripple by a window, take an aspirin in a doorway, hold your breath under a tree, or run to your truck and drive to the hospital. Caught you watching the paint dry. What do you say we check out the right answer? Aspirin are good for heart attack victims, and doorways are your safest bet.
I was thinking that, because aspirin does make your blood thinner.
Hit you in the chest with their purse. So, what's it gonna be?
But under a doorway is not necessarily the greatest place to be. Well, it's the with earthquakes.
I haven't got all day, people.
Oh, do you?
Shake hands with, did the Blues Masters have brown M&M clauses? And this one's worth 2 big ones. Hey, have you heard of this legendary blues guitarist Robert Johnson? He's the guy all the yuppies listen to in order to feel eclectic.
Who?
Well, if the person credited with developing Robert Johnson's talents had become his road manager, who would promoters and hotel managers have been dealing with? Robert's mother, Robert's next-door neighbor, the town drunk, or the devil?
Heck.
Legend has it that Johnson went down to the crossroads and made a deal with the devil. Apparently Satan gets 20% plus half the merchandising. Time to make a choice.
You really want to get that one out, do you not?
You're almost through, but first, the attack. You should already know how this works.
Yeah, I do.
So let's get right to it. Here's your clue. Fatty, fatty, who by for? Boy, kids can be so cruel and honest.
Not the slightest idea. Good question, I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, okay. We're done. I have literally no clue about any of these.
Game. Well, golly gee, looks like you could use a roadmap, because you just went in a great big circle and wound up right back where you started, at
Wait,
zero.
yeah,
Get
good.
your hands on a Rand McNally and open it up to the page that says, "You don't know Jack."
I like that. 0 is a good freaking number. It's not it's not less than 0. We're just gonna go ahead and do a new game.
There'll be how many players?
Just me.
Got a name, matey? Got it. Buzz in with the letter B, as in biatch. Aye, so here's how things are going to work.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, shiver me timbers, aren't we in a hurry? Aye, let's go.
Hi there, this is You Don't Know Jack, and I'm Schmitty, and I am here all for you, just for you, because apparently you couldn't find anybody else to hang out with. Are there any questions? Too bad, time to begin. Go ahead and pick one of these. The category's gonna be, and on this farm, he had nobody. We're talking $6,000 here, so pay attention. Hey, I hear Old MacDonald wants to restock his farm, but he can't really afford to buy live animals. So, which of the following canned meat products will offer Old MacDonald the most animal variety per can? Armour potted meat food product, Underwood deviled ham, Armour pork brains and milk gravy, or Spam Light?
I have no fucking clue. None of these are available in Europe.
Tough luck. Let me show you what I would have picked. Armour's potted meat food product contains beef, chicken, and pork. That'll net Old MacD 3 different animals. Tell me which category you want. Well, what do we have here? Well, no wonder, woman. $4,000 if you get this. Last one in is a rotten egg. If Wonder Woman were a super female, from what would she derive her powers? Her extra breasts, an 8-octave singing range, her 3X chromosomes, or her Amazonian parents?
Would you really call any of these super female?
Too late. The correct answer is women with triple X syndrome, known as super females, have 3 X chromosomes.
That
I was all
has
excited until I read the
a
question
different
few moments ago. I thought it was all about triple
scientific
X Wonder Woman.
name.
Oh well.
And I've never heard
Pick a
that
category?
one.
How did you know this question was a dis or dat?
I didn't.
This dis or dat category name is My Country, 'Tis of G. Okay, I'll show you 7 phrases, and for each one I'd really like you to tell me if it's U.S. state motto or the title of a Chuck Norris movie. As each one comes up, if it's a state motto, press 1.
Do I know any
If it's a
Chuck Norris
movie,
movies?
try pressing 2. And to skip it, press 4.
Crap.
1,000 clams coming to you for each one you get right, and $1,000 goes away for the ones you miss or you don't finish. All right, I'm putting 30 seconds on the clock. Let the games begin. In God we trust. State motto or hero in the terror. Good guys wear black. Horse vengeance. So one. Or free. Or last one. And up. Well, you didn't get those 2, but at least you got the majority of them. Let's look at your score. Well, there you have it, I guess. Go ahead, pick a category. Your category is the 1040 form makes great confetti. How does $4,000 sound? All right, tuck it in. We're moving. Whether we realize it or not, all of us working stiffs celebrate Tax Freedom Day. How do we celebrate it? By refusing to pay our taxes, by paying our taxes before April 15th, by remembering the day we first paid taxes, or by having our earnings not go toward taxes.
I have absolutely no clue.
Out of time. What do you say we check out the right answer? If you were to put all your money toward your taxes starting January 1st, the day you'd be able to start spending money on yourself is called Tax Freedom Day. But you know as well as I do, my friend, that your real
That
Tax
makes
Freedom
sense.
Day is the day they put you 6 feet under. Damn
It's-
the man.
Also, it
Time to
also
choose
doesn't
a
make
category.
sense that that's the term for it, but okay.
For your enjoyment, the Jetstream has defeated me. This one's worth $6,000. Do you remember back when they told us that everything that happened in the world was pretty much caused by El Nino? Yeah, well, if you finally admit that you are powerless over El Nino and that your life has become unmanageable, what are you most likely doing? Beginning a 12-step program, admitting to your seasonal affective disorder, entering a plea of insanity, or applying for a grant from the government. The first step of a 12-step program
Is admitting
is,
you
hold
have a
my
problem.
hand, admitting you have no power over your problem and that your life has become unmanageable.
Hi, my name is Willard, and I'm powerless over El Nino.
Go ahead and pick one of these. Here we have, somebody get Herbert Hoover a breath mint. This one can net you $4,000. Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. On Mount Rushmore, whose complaint about being stuck directly next to a close talker for 60 years would be most valid? Washington's complaint about Lincoln, Roosevelt's complaint about Washington, Jefferson's complaint about Lincoln, or Lincoln's complaint about Roosevelt?
Oh. What's a
snooze,
close talker?
you lose. Here's a good answer. If you take a look at Mount Rushmore, which I suggest every red-blooded American do, you'll see that Teddy's constantly invading Abe's personal space.
7 years ago, somebody forgot to brush their teeth. Put a lid on it, Lincoln.
Pick a category.
Okay.
All rise. The Jack Attack is now in session. Now, you know all about this. Heads up, here's your clue. I got me a job with the government. 2003. See? Yet another reason to vote.
Vice? I have absolutely no idea. Powell. Fuck, who was that? Rumsfeld, that was the Secretary of Defense. Fleischer. Frick. No idea. Never heard the name. Yeah, okay. I guess, like, how many are in the Jack Attack? 5? So that's 3 out of 5? Or, like, 3 out of 7, probably? Yeah, 3 out of 7. And I know I heard Colin Powell somewhere, but I have no idea anymore who that was. But for non-American, that's not that bad.
Nothing to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your score. There it is. Wow, that game was so well played, it reminded me of, well, I tend to forget a lot of things these days. Oh, but I won't forget to tell you this.
You don't know Jack!
Nice. Before we go, I have to. Yeah. Doesn't even there. Doesn't even say it on his fucking page. Wikipedia page. Oh, okay. It says on the frickin' German one. Why does it not say it here? That's weird. State Secretary. Well, I guess that makes sense. That was in there. I saw that come up. And I almost pressed on that too. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. And until next time, I'm WW Dadman. Bye.